Well, if you want to know why I create YouTube videos or why I'm a YouTube creator, you could probably partially give credit to these two people right here. On the right side, you see my little brother Jacob Allen Kilburg, and on the left side, you see his son, Briar Kilburg. Growing up, Jacob and I were very close. We did everything together. We rode four-wheelers, we rode our bikes, we hung out with the same friends, we did the same things, played with the same toys, and we did basically everything exactly the same. He followed my every footstep. He loved me very much, and I loved him. But on June 14th, 2009, Jacob was killed in a car accident. After that unfortunate event, we found out that he had a son at age 16 that we were unaware of, who is the boy on the left. His name is Briar. Once we found out about Briar, it brought joy back into our lives, and it brought joy back into my life, especially. After losing my brother, I didn't know what to do, and I didn't know where to go in life. I was lost. Briar brought some of that back into my life. He made me realize that there is things to live for even though Jacob is gone. He gave me another purpose in life, and I got my little brother back. That's why I make these YouTube videos. I don't care if anybody in the world sees them. I don't care if my message is brought to the masses or my family or my friends. Even if I'm the only one watching these videos, they mean something to me. So that's why I make these videos. Because Jacob isn't here to tell Briar on the left things that he needs to know about the world and things that he needs to know about how to be productive in society, how to be successful with his future, how to set goals and accomplish them, how to avoid trouble, and also how to develop his own trials and tribulations through life. I make these videos speaking directly to Briar. I started out making videos about crazy topics, politics, religion, and I was finding my own trials and tribulations on YouTube. And I never really found a great purpose or a good niche to stick with. But I figured now it's time I actually start doing this YouTube thing full force and give it my all. So I figured I'd give the viewers a little insight on why I make these videos in the first place. I want to give this little boy the world since his father isn't able to. I want to do everything and be everything that my brother isn't able to be. It's hard enough dealing with losing a brother or losing a sibling, but it's even harder when that sibling has a child that's only 11 months old. In this picture, Briar is probably 6 or 7, but during Jake's death, Briar was only 11 months old. At that time, I felt like it was my obligation as a big brother to take a stand and become his mentor in life and be there for his every move. And since that day, I've done very well, in my own opinion, to fulfill that obligation. If you're watching these videos, Briar, I hope you know that I love you. And I know you're watching over us, Jake, in heaven. And I love you too very much. You guys are the reason that I make these videos, and I care so much about social media and growing on social media and becoming an influential person in this world, because I want Briar to learn from somebody who's responsible and who's able to provide him with the right tactics that he deserves. Growing up, I was a big mentor to my brother Jake. He looked out. He looked up to me, I should say, and he followed my every move. And now that he's gone, there's a hole in my heart that'll never be fulfilled. But being in Briar's life makes that pain a little easier. I get Briar nearly every weekend, and I have for quite some time now. We've grown very close over the years. You could say I act as a father towards him, because my brother isn't here to be one. I want to let people know that they can do something in this world that's positive, even if it's only to a small audience or one person. This video is just for you, Briar, and for you, Jake. This video doesn't need to go viral. This video doesn't need attention. This video is sentimental to me. I miss my brother. I really do. Look at his smile on his face. He could brighten up anyone's day just by talking to him and spending some time with him. And as you could tell by his son, they got a similar smile. He does the same exact thing. Briar is growing up to be a great kid. And I think that if it wasn't for such a big duty to me to help him be such a great person, I don't think that I'd be where I'm at right now in life. I think I'd probably be in trouble or more involved in drugs. I've had my bumps in the road, but for the most part, I've been a good mentor to him, and I've stepped up like a big brother should. It's hard living without my little brother, and it's hard not talking to him and understanding what he wants for Briar. I have to go off my gut instincts and think what he would do for his own son. And sometimes I might make the wrong decisions, but I know a lot of the times I make the right ones. I think this video is headed in the right direction, and I think my idea for growing a YouTube channel is a good idea. I think that if you can connect with one person and you could change one person's life, then you've done something very positive in yours. My brother isn't here to influence Briar, like I said before. All he's got is us, and that includes me. So my only goal in this world is to be a good mentor and a good influence to Briar. I don't have any children. I'm not sure why. I should have plenty of children by now, but I don't. Could be a medical issue. It could be something else. But Briar has been like a son to me since My brother's passed away, and I pretty much dedicated my life to him, and I will continue to do so as long as I live. That is my promise to both of you, that as long as I'm here breathing, I will do my best to make sure that Briar has a happy life and a great future. Of course, I want to teach him plenty of things, like how to make more money, how to be more happy, how to work less. But realistically, I just want to see him, know that he's healthy, and know that he's my brother's little boy. I want to end this by saying I love you guys, and rest in peace to my little brother Jacob Allen Kilburg. You're very missed every day by not only me, the family, but also this little boy right here. He thinks about you every day. He wants to know what you were like and how you acted and who your friends were and what you did for fun and every little detail about you. He's just like you. He does everything just like you did. He makes similar facial gestures. He does this thing with his stomach where he rolls the stomach that you did. He's done a bunch of things throughout the years that just resembles my little brother Jake, and it's kind of neat to see those moments being relived again. Briar is the legacy to Jacob's life, and he might be the last Kilburg that lives on. As of right now, he's our last hope for carrying on the family name. And that's a big spot to fill, and if he doesn't fulfill it, it doesn't bother me one bit, but he's our last chance to carrying on our family name. Unless me or my other little brother have a child, but I don't see that happening in the near future or the future at all. So what we have is little Briar. Little Briar is my world. He's my everything. He's the reason I get up in the morning, and he's the reason I work so hard and try to accomplish so many goals in this world. I hope I can be half the man that you are, Jake, and I hope that you appreciate and approve of the things that I'm doing for your son. Like I said, we miss you very much, and the only thing we can do is spread that love to Briar. So I hope you're looking out for us, and you keep giving me advice in your secret little ways. And as we get through these days, and they get easier and easier, and Briar gets older and older, all I wish for is health and happiness. That's it. Health and happiness for all of us, for the entire family. To make those smiles on both of those faces a regular thing. This is the end of my video. I hope this gives you some insight on why I'm a YouTube creator and why I feel like I want to be such a big influence, not only to Briar, but other children and other people in the world. Because I've gone through so much, and I have so much to learn. But I also feel like I can give something back to the world that's positive, something that Briar would be proud of when I'm gone. We didn't have YouTube when Jacob was around, and if it was around, it was very small. So he couldn't make videos telling Briar that he loved him, or he couldn't give Briar advice on how to do certain things in this world. So I feel like it's my obligation and my duty to do that. I wish nothing but the best of luck to Briar in his future, and I wish that you're at peace finally, Jake. I hope you continue to look out for us, and look out for that boy especially. He's my world, and you gave it to me, and I'm very thankful for that. Nothing will change our bond, not even death. I love you, little brother, and I miss you very much.